Welcome to Jesús Manuel Mena Garza Photography and Video, my YouTube channel where I talk about photography and video. I've been taking photographs since the old analog days back in the mid-60s when I used to have a little darkroom in my parents' basement and process black and white photographs. Eventually I migrated from analog to digital, and it's incredible what's currently available on the market, and I only imagine it's going to get even better and more imaginative in the near future. Today I'm going to be talking about several issues, essentially travel photography, when it's conducive to take all your stuff, all your expensive camera stuff, your heavy camera stuff, and when you and your wife, your partner, your loved one, your friends go somewhere for vacation. Okay, the reason I'm talking about this is my wife tends to tolerate me, and when I take photographs, when we go places, especially for YouTube now, I'm trying to tell a story, so I get all involved. And when I do some traveling, I say, I got to do this, and I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel and make $5 off that video after 10 hours of work. Fantastic. So my wife looks at me and goes, what are we doing today? I would like to go here, and I want you to go there. And she goes, okay, let's just do it and shoot your video, but try to keep it short and sweet. So I try to be concise with my videos. So there's two sides to this story. My wife loves to go to museums, loves to go to certain churches. She likes to go to churches, explore the inner sanctum, and likes to go some places that have cultural relevance to her and are of interest. Okay. As for me, she likes to go to places that are cultural. Significant. I like to go to places that are like beaches, mountains, But we usually end up going to inner cities in Mexico or some other places like Oaxaca, the city, central Mexico, Mexico City, central Mexico, Puebla, central Mexico. We go to those kinds of places, and a lot of museums, a lot of walking, a lot of churches, a lot of restaurants, stuff like that. So this is her idea of a lot of fun. And I sort of intrude in her space by taking a lot of YouTube videos. I'm walking around my DJI Pocket #2 or my Nikon D800, my little vintage, DSLR, and I shoot a lot of videos. So she has this cut out the space to go to do all this cultural stuff, and I try to cut out some space so I can do some YouTube stuff. So there's a little conflicting desires and motivations. Sometimes I work around it by letting her sleep in the morning, and then I go shoot my video. I go to the Mercado or wherever, and I shoot some videos walking around. I call that good, just consider it. Another way I work around it is during the first 5-10 minutes, I'll shoot my video and try to end it there. Just call it good. And then the rest of the day, we spend together, do some stuff. So there's this conflict of we time, fun time, family time, marital time, husband and wife time, partner time, versus YouTube production time. To be honest with you, most of my YouTube videos, I'll be lucky to make $5 off it after working 20 hours on them or 10 hours on them. So, that's how it works out. So I'm going to be talking about, I have my notes here, it's all on just one little simple page. I'm going to be talking about cameras, first of all, for your vacation photography and video efforts, okay? So I've divided them into 4 areas, and the 4th one is what I'm probably going to be taking on my next vacation. My wife says for the next 5 years, we're going to be doing a lot of traveling. We're going to be doing a lot of traveling because we're still ambulatory. She's very lightweight right now. She's very healthy, and she's been working on aerobic fitness, even though she's going on 70, and I'm going to be going on 73 very soon. And we're both You know, we can run, we can walk. And when we say running, actual running, not that old folks run, we can actually run at a significant pace, okay? So these are the 4 cameras, and you have options to take these on your vacation. Again, vacation or work. If you're going somewhere for work, you want the best stuff. I understand. If I've got an assignment and I'm going somewhere, I'm going to take the stuff that's going to work best for the client, okay? The last one is best for vacations, okay? So interchangeable lens cameras, mirrorless cameras are very popular right now. You can get all kinds of big fat mirrorless cameras or smaller mirrorless cameras, and they all have different capacities. Some are smaller frame, micro four thirds, APS. Some are full frame, and some are a medium format. They claim to be somewhat medium format. Okay, so you have options. You have price points. $400, $800, $1,500, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. You have a lot of options in the mirrorless realm. It's all a matter of what you want to spend and the quality you want and what sort of lenses you're going to add. Are you going to take a camera that's big with a bigger lens and pack it in with another lens and another lens? You got a lot of stuff. You got a lot of money invested in that system, okay? Point and shoot. We used to have these, they were very popular in the 80s, 90s, film point and shoots, then became some digital point and shoots. I remember my first point and shoot I bought was a Canon point and shoot. It was a small little camera, I think it was 2 megapixel or something like that, and it cost me $500. Pretty expensive. Prices have gone down, okay? So point and shoot, something small you can stick in your pocket, when you're at the museum, you want to take some pictures, that Leaning Tower pizza, you're set. Automation, it's all automatic. Then you got the people that have action cameras and gimbaled cameras, GoPros, DJI, Action, DJI, Osmo, Pocket, 2, 3, 4, or 5, whatever's available currently. And of course, you have the phone. The phone. You either, I'm going to try to keep this succinct, you either have control. When I say control, you have that, you can determine how much resolution do I want. Do I want 16 megapixel? Or do I want 36 megapixel? Do I want 80 megapixel? Maybe I want a 100 megapixel camera. Do I want control over the aperture? Depth of field? Shutter speed? Stop action or not stop action? Stuff blurred in the back, as they're moving around. Control over the ASA? Even the film type and quality of the resolution, and et cetera, et cetera. So you have a lot of control. And of course, telephoto, you get that. You want to shoot that bear that's about 600 feet away, and you want a tight shot of that bear. You get a telephoto. You don't get a wide angle lens and say, "Excuse me, bear, can you move a little bit to the left?" And then you shoot them with a wide angle lens. You don't do that. Typically, you don't do that. And if you want that wide shot of that landscape, absolutely fabulous landscape, wherever you are, shooting the Matterhorn or the Rockies or the Sierras or some village in South America, you want that wide angle lens. You're going to put it on a tripod. You're going to take all this stuff and you're going to take a click, 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 click. You might take several pictures. You might even create a panorama. There's a whole range of stuff you can do with certain cameras. But a phone, especially a good $500 phone, definitely a $1,000 phone, typically has 1, 2, 3 lenses. Usually the standard lens is a wide angle. The second lens they offer you is a super wide angle. And the third lens they might offer you is a telephoto. They're all very nice lenses. And of course you got image stabilization, especially if you're doing travel photography. And if you know old fart, you're just shaking like this. So you either have control, like my Nikon D800. Oh my God, this thing is so heavy. I can control this. It's a 36 megapixel camera, takes excellent photographs. When I'm in my RV or visiting family, I take that. Because I know I'm going to be taking pictures at the wedding, the graduation, take some portraits of, people, some of the areas we're traveling, the beach, etc. So I'm taking some photographs with that. I'm not shooting any video with that because it only shoots HD. Then I have this camera, my DJI Pocket camera. It's great for walking and talking around. It's not that heavy. But this is super convenient, and it's only getting better. You know, it has a computational photography. It actually has a little computer inside. So, hey, we assume this is the scene, and we assume this is the best aperture. Yeah, I mean, they don't even change the aperture. It's always wide. Yeah, it's 1 point something or 2 point something. But they can change the shutter speed and maybe the ASA and just move it around and adjust it all. And it does it computationally. And of course, right now we're on the verge of an explosion, absolute explosion of artificial intelligence AI camera. So you have computational photography and artificial intelligence. These are technologies that allow you to do all kinds of things to your image. Computational photography and a lot of these cameras, from this decade, have the ability to computationally decide, hey, that's a person, that's an animal, this is action, this is a landscape, it's dark outside, it's light outside, and do it all for you and make a very good photograph, okay? Some are better than others, and of course we have artificial intelligence now, and you can do all kinds of crazy stuff with the photograph. It'll determine and analyze, and it's all a matter of what's the latest, information that camera has, the latest firmware, and you can take some amazing photographs using computational photography or artificial intelligence, just saying. So, in summation, I'm going to try to keep this to the point, okay? When you're traveling with family and friends and you want to spend time with your family and friends or significant other, take this and just use this once in a while. Hey, let's take a selfie and let's take this photograph. Try to focus because, your time with family, friends, and your significant other are valuable. Sometimes we just to waste their time and waste our time by taking a lot of photographs that, aren't that significant unless you're a professional photographer. Unless you're a professional photographer on assignment or have the space in your RV or truck or car and you can pull out this camera, then bring this camera. Bring a DSLR, a mirrorless camera. Bring your Hasselblad. Bring your Nikon. Bring your Canon. Bring your Olympus. Bring your Panasonic. Bring your Sony. Again, bring your camera. The best big fat camera you have and a bunch of lenses. Yeah. Hey, park it inside and go, hey, look at that landscape. Let me get my camera in from the back trunk. Bum, 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 bum. Boing, 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 boing. Stop. And then you go, okay. Then you look at your significant other and goes, I took a photograph. I apologize. Where would you like to go? And your significant partner says, I would like to go to that restaurant. And you say, okay, thank you very much. And you go into that restaurant and you do what they want because you just did what you wanted. Now it's their turn to say what they want. This has been Jesús Manuel Mena Garza, just informing you of things that I've learned over the years. Photographers are a stubborn bunch. You want to take those photographs. You go, wow, I got to take that photograph. Wow, look at that, that's interesting. Let me take some photographs. And then your person's waiting for you right there going, when are you going to be done taking those photographs so we can actually I can have some fun. Okay. Like I said earlier, my wife likes museums, likes churches, likes infrastructure, likes history, because she's an art historian. She's a professor of art and history, so she likes that stuff. My idea of a good vacation, my opinion, is to go to a beach, walk around the beach, maybe do some fishing, hanging out, doing nothing, walking around the touristy area and calling it good, because I'm 72 years old, going on 73, and I am cultured enough. Just saying, I'm cultured enough. Thanks for watching Jesús Manuel Mena Garza Photography, video, and audio. Hope you enjoy this video. That's an old man's opinion. Hope you have a very nice day and take something from this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I Would greatly appreciate it. It helps this channel. And of course, leave your kind and friendly comments below. It helps the old YouTube algorithm. And this is one of my channels. This is a Jesús Manuel Mena Garza Photography, Video and Audio. I also have an RVing channel, and I also have my home style, my stuff I do at the house, mowing the lawn, doing odds and ends at the house channel. Okay, so this is, again, hope you find this video useful. Check out my photographic website so you can see my what I've done in the past. That's Jesús, no it's not, it's jmmgarza.com. Again, that's jmmgarza.com. Of course, there are memberships available for this channel. I would greatly appreciate it if you could help me, so support my photography habit. Yes, I need a new camera, desperately. Don't you also desperately need a new camera? We all need a new camera. It's just part of our DNA as photographers. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That's a nice camera. That's a nice lens. That's a very nice tripod. I want it. Again, memberships are available, and of course you can become a Patreon. Patreon.com/JMM Garza. Thanks for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. Gracias. I'm in Fort Worth, Texas. Gracias. Ring the bell for future notifications. Adios. Bye-bye.